Hey guys, I just got the worst possible fucking news ever. So, as we all know, I was supposed to be moving down to Tampa in 3 days. 3 days. I got my dream job. I found a beautiful apartment, and I was set to be down there on Thursday. And I received a email stating that because I submitted my documentation later than they would have liked, they're revoking my hiring process. So now I don't have a job there.
So you submitted your documentation too late and they rescinded the job. Go on though.
I lost my dream fucking job. Don't have that job. I don't have my job here in St. Louis because I quit my job to go down there for this job. I can't get rehired at my job because my position was already filled. So I am jobless. And my lease for my apartment is up. I don't even have a bed in my apartment. I have nothing to sleep on. I have nothing in my house. I signed a lease and I'm jobless in both fucking places. And I don't know what to do. Like, I literally don't know what to do. This was not, like, planned. I did not have this even as an option. I called the lady in HR and was like, hey, like, what the fuck? Like,
well, you know, when you apply to these jobs, guys, and they give you specific deadlines like, hey, you know, can you get this returned to us within a week, 3 days, 5 days, end of next week? It's important and it's imperative that you hit those deadlines because you're still in the interview process. If you can't meet this simple deadline of getting your paperwork turned in a timely fashion, then they may not trust you to do other things in life or other things that the job that requires you to be timely. And another thing is you don't quit your job until you got another one, right? You put in that 1 month or 2 week notification, but everything needs to be signed, sealed. You need to have your offer letter signed. You need to have your start date locked in. You need to make sure all your background checks, any drug tests are completed. You need to make sure that, hey, yes, I am transitioning to a new job. It's official. There's no room for him to rescind it. So I think she may have acted prematurely in a sense, but ultimately she failed to get her paperwork in on time.
Is there anything that I could do to, like, fix this? And she was just like, no, the position already got filled. Well, I know that's a lie because I literally went on their website and the position is still there. It's still on Indeed, so I just reapplied for it. But as of right now, I don't know what to do. Do I go down to Florida anyways? Because the fuck, I'm in the same predicament in both places, jobless, you know? Or do I just stay here and what? I don't even know what to do. I don't have a job. Like, I have my rent for my apartment in August, because I have to pay for half the month because my lease ends on the 17th. So, yeah, like, I don't really know what to do. Like, this is just really, really, really unfortunate. It's no one else's fault but mine. I understand. So
that's a truthful statement.
Yeah, I just wish they would have let me know sooner, so that I maybe could not have done all of this shit that I did. But that's fine. It's no one else's fault but mine, and I'm just, like, really, really, really upset because, like, if you guys know, like, it's been my dream to fucking move there.
All right, so her dream is to move there. People got to take things seriously, man. This job economy is so brutal right now. A good opportunity, you do not want to pass that up on something as simple as turning in paperwork on time, which is like literally no excuse. When they say, hey, we really need you to fill this out, and they likely gave her a due date, and she missed the due date, got it in, and they took the job opportunity back. It was like, oh, second thought, we want to go with someone else. Now, as far as the job still being posted on Indeed, that really means nothing. Because oftentimes, even if the job is filled, the posting stays up. And it could also be a position that is always getting filled with a high turnover rate. So, you know, there are some key factors. But her saying she just reapplied to the job, she's likely blacklisted as a do not hire. They probably flagged her name as on the do not hire list, do not interview list.
That was my dream job. And I wanted it so bad. And then I managed to fuck it up. So, yeah, like, I'm having a really hard day. A really hard and rough day. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. So, yeah, I had a dinner party for tomorrow that I have to cancel because I'm not actually leaving. Guys, I feel like such a failure. I posted about it everywhere. I was so excited, and yeah, so that's just where I'm at right now. And it's okay. It's just a setback. It's fine.
I mean, this is a huge setback. She probably in her late 20s, career hunting, and you don't want to be jobless. And this could lead to like catastrophic debt, especially if you have no place to stay. So hopefully she goes and stays with family members and couch surfs until she lands a stable job, like starts working. But she only has herself to blame. And hopefully people see this as a lesson, right? They look at her story. I'm sure some people are going to be like, well, it's your fault, girl. But maybe some other people look at her story and be like, okay, next time I go to a job interview and they offer me the job and they say, hey, you need to fill out this background paperwork within a certain amount of time, or go complete this drug test and all this other stuff. Because usually that's what it comes with. Background check, drug test is pretty standard for for most reputable positions. So it's imperative you get that done, right? And another thing, right? They could have offered her the job and someone else the job and still been interviewing. And next thing you know, another candidate comes along that they interview and they say, you know, we like you better for this position, and we're going to resend her job application because it took her 2 weeks to return the goddamn background check release form.
I'll find something better, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, that's just where we're at right now. And just thought I would let you guys know, like, I'm just not having that great of a day. And I probably won't have that great of a week. So, yeah. Thanks for, listening to that whole clusterfuck, but.
All right. So let's see what the comment section has to say about this. Why there's never any accountability when it comes to employers. It seems they operate teetering on the edge of ethical incompetence at times when it comes to hiring. If I make a mistake on the application, then I can easily be disqualified without explanation for the job. Is this guy doing the same thing? Is he having his moment too? Is he trying to say, well, it's the employer's fault? Let's hear him out.
So right when I was about to finish college, I applied for a job, and it was about a week later, and I didn't really hear anything, so I called them back, and they told me to come in for an interview, and everything went great, and I thought I was going to be hired. I got an email shortly after, maybe a few days later, saying that they were going to hire me and to reach out, so I called them, and they said that I got the job, and we were going over details as far as when I can start, drug tests and background stuff, just like basic administrative stuff.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. You do not put in your 2 weeks until you sign your offer letter. Sign that offer letter. Don't be like, oh, it was a verbal agreement. No. I mean, at my level, I got to sign the offer letter. We got to talk about my vacation, but benefits, all this other stuff. I'm not coming in at like 2 weeks every year of vacation. No, we not doing that.
So then they started talking about working on Saturdays. And I said, well, on my application, I said I can't work the weekends because I already have something going on. And I can only work Monday through Friday. So they're like, oh, okay. So shortly after that, maybe like a day or two later, I got an email saying that I am not going to get the job. So they canceled my offer because they were expecting me to work on the weekends. And even though I clearly put that on the app, they said that sometimes it's overlooked because it's done by an outside source, like a third party.
AI.
And they just check your qualifications. They don't really check your availability. So that's what happened. I wasn't too mad because about a few weeks later, I was able to go ahead and get another job, and I was able to not work on the weekends. So, win-win.
Well, what do you think though, right? When it comes to her story, she clearly said she didn't get the paperwork in time. So let's see what the comments say. Sorry, guys. Quit crying. Quit crying online and get your butt down to Florida where your new apartment is and apply anywhere and everywhere for the time being and then worry about your dream job. This is for the girl up there. I don't know about that. Because if you go down there and she don't land on her feet, this economy is hard. I'm glad she took responsibility. She is right. She should have gotten it in on time. There is no excuse. True. Being late is a peeve of many corporations, and I think it's because people procrastinate, and if they don't have harsh penalties, people will continue to pull things off. This is true, guys. Hopefully she will either get another chance or find something even better. I think she should go down there because she said it's her dream to live there. She should go for it. Wishing her luck and better chances. Would love for an update on her story. I mean, I don't know, man. I moved out after I signed my offer letter for my first job, and I took everything I had. I had an offer letter for my first job signed and a start date. And I did the drug test and everything. Everything was signed, sealed, and delivered. Once that was done, I went on ahead and put a down payment on an apartment and got the hell up out of my aunt's crib. Like probably within a month after graduating from college. I was like, yeah, we ain't doing this. Something came up other than her not turning in paperwork on time. I was in HR for a long time. Paperwork process usually isn't a huge deal and probably not a deal breaker. They saw something on her social or someone gave them a heads up from a previous job. It could be reference come back. I can't talk about something, but don't lie about your references. That's a huge thing. Like be very honest about your criminal history and your work history. You start lying about that and that shit come out, it's GG's for you. But let me know what y'all think of her story. I'll see you next video.